Liam Norman Healing Update. Tuesday the 15th of July, 7 minutes past 8 in the evening. I'm making great progress and I'm really pissed off. These are my ear defenders. I've had sound issues on this tablet because it's a slow tablet with issues. And I've also been covering the speaker sometimes, like if I'm resting the tablet on my chest. So perhaps without the headphones, they will give better sound. I woke up at approximately, I woke up in the afternoon, approximately 12 in the afternoon, maybe a bit later. And my priority when I wake up in my fucking hellish war zone accommodation is to get the fuck out of my flat, because I can generally hear and feel Chanel every day and the noise, and it pisses me off. So I just walk for miles every day. I've recently been begging, asking the public for help in forms of financial support. Received approximately £40 in 5 days, maybe 35, but between 35 and £40 I think, and quite a lot of food. But today I've been paid. I've paid back £116 outstanding from an advance, and I'm in the process of applying for a new advance, which apparently they don't respond to the journal messages now. You have to ring the helpline directly. So I can do this tomorrow. I went to Hull College today and I saw 2 members of staff who were helpful. One of them helped me fill in the form, and the other member of staff scanned my passport. 2 female members of staff, one of whom I've been communicating with via email. So my form's completed, they have my passport scan. They can set me up on the system for tomorrow and Thursday and my 3 days next week. And I told them about some of the graphic aspects of my trauma to spare me sharing so much of the graphic stuff during my preparation week. It's really important for me to let them know who I am and the trauma I've experienced and the evil network I've been fighting. And obviously at first point of contact, to be as honest as possible with them without being too gruesome. So I told them that I'm a child sex trafficking survivor, a satanic ritual abuse survivor, was forced to take part in satanic rituals which involve the sacrificing of children, and one of my main traumas is being forced to rape my girlfriend in my 20s, or the system was going to kill my little brother. And then just softening the blow by saying, like, I'm here as part of my future, my new pathway, and I don't want to make the heaviness of my trauma, I don't want it to sort of, I didn't use these words, but I don't want it to suffocate my course or my education pathway. So when I go tomorrow morning, I think 9 or 9:30 a.m, if any members of the network are watching my videos and they want to kill me or harm me, or any doctors or members of the mental health services who are concerned about my expressions, want to know where I'll be or what I'll be doing, be between, I think it's 9 or 9:30 in the morning, finishes at 3:30. And if you're concerned about my expressions, I'd be more concerned about providing me with the correct diagnosis of CPTSD, hurrying the fuck up with my autism assessment, and providing me with the financial support in terms of personal independent payment allowance and any other finances available to help me live in the community, and getting my phone back from Humberside Police so that if I'm threatened again by the network, I can call the police instead of on this giant cracked screen slow tablet which cannot help me in a crisis. But instead, you repeat yourself, just like I repeat myself, about the same shit: informal admission, antipsychotic, and then maybe one day you'll just help me. But it's so vague, so distant. I feel like I'm doing most of the work myself, like most good rapists. It's annoying mentioning the pip form all of the time, and the vagueness and the bullshit. My contact at Cypher is Jonathan. Slightly less protection, but there's lots of Jonathans in the world. He met me today at Hull University with his colleague Lottie, possibly a nurse. But there's lots of Jonathans, lots of Lotties. I don't owe the mental health services anything. Light bulb, they don't owe me anything, do they? But I'm in their care. I think in one of the messages I sent Jonathan today, it says, I hope I get battered or killed by the network, and something about my shitty tablet and phone. I've bought a temporary phone from Newland Avenue. I reset it because it was slow, and now I can't get fucking logged in. So I'm back on the tablet, and it's just the same old fucking bullshit every day. And I invited Jonathan to University of Hull to meet me outside the cafe because I wanted to let him into my world and show him that trust. And I've heard from a family member who I'm no longer connected to at this moment in my healing journey, and other humans in the form of patients and people who have received personal independent payment allowance and support from Cypher, that it's a long process, especially with the PIP, and they make you think you're not going to get it, and then they get you, then they give you PIP, and then it really pisses you off. And I'm just fed up of being in the dark. It's just like the network, in the form of my satanic murderous paedophile uncle Neil Beadle and his fellow satanic member of the network in the van. They threatened me recently. I think the road's classed as Cottingham Road still, near between West Bulls, Carvery and Magnolia House, but I was threatened by two evil, monstrous maniacs. Well, one was leading the threat and the other one was his passenger. Glasses on. Part of the satanic, isn't it? The control. Was threatened. Didn't even ring 999 afterwards. Went to Cypher and then rang 101. I was distressed at the time. It was possibly an appropriate fuck you to the police. But we're just doing the job, putting pressure on a vulnerable person to find out who he is. So it's great news going to Hull College today and allowing my exiled, tortured inner children to be supported rather than be in the cold. And to have the form completed for registration, I think it's a registration form, have my passport scanned, and then I've got 2 days this week and 3 days next week, my preparation week. Any people supporting me, any doctors who want to give me antipsychotic medication, I'll be at Hull College tomorrow, which I believe is Wednesday and Thursday, and then 3 days next week. Possibly Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Because this is the life I live. I just want to be able to go to Hull College and study as a human being and hope that my siblings are okay. They haven't taken their own lives, they haven't had their lives taken by the network, or they haven't been converted into a satanic, murderous, you know what. That's all I'm trying to do in my joggers. I used to wear black jeans from Top Man when I was with Becky. I soon sorted that out. One of my friends used to take me to the pub, and I established a relationship with my favourite type of beer, which was probably a Foster's. He used to ring me about the football. He had his girlfriend, I had my girlfriend. I had a nice little life that I was creating. They take everything from you. They take everything from you. So a large part of me would love to be dead or be battered to leave these mental health services representatives who, because they're annoying me at the moment, can be stupid cunts, even though a lot of them are nice people doing the job. I'll just leave them all around the table. Can be real concerned then, can't they? Or maybe they'd see me differently if I was dead and they could watch my videos. They just make you wait forever. They make you wait forever. I'm a vulnerable adult on a large shitty tablet going around in circles with people who ask the same questions all the fucking time. So I'm fed up. So tomorrow I'll go to Hull College. Aside of me being angry today, it's been a success because I've seen Cypher. I used my brain. I've passed Jonathan's details on to my contact at Hull College via email. Because I'm independent. So they might not like some of the chaotic messages or the angriness or calling the police pigs or stupid cunts. It might be too much for them. But this is real anger from being tortured by satanic murderous paedophiles my whole life. It's just real anger. It's real human emotion. It's real human emotion. Is there an antipsychotic for everything? Is there an antipsychotic for everything? If you're listening, Dr. Eng, you don't need to smile at every patient. Maybe just show them who you really are initially and meet them with their human experience and their human condition. And more than likely, their human trauma. Because in my opinion, a medication doesn't always solve the problem. Maybe you have a fixed rule which helps really sick people, and this is what you do, and I can't see it because of my anger and my blind spot. But why can't we just recognise that a human being who's experienced so much trauma and adversity and has been fighting for justice, which could possibly be national news or larger news worldwide, why can't we just see that I'm an intelligent, capable, kind person who's managing my life in the community as best as I can? I still don't have a CPTSD diagnosis. I'm still waiting for HADS for an autism assessment. Obviously I'm connected with Humberside Police. Hopefully someone's listening to me. So why can't we get that autism assessment moved forward? Why can't it be a priority? Why can't I have an autism diagnosis? Why can't you sort my benefits out for me? Instead of just saying, send me a picture of the form, have you still got the letter? What a load of fucking shit. So I'll be at Hull College tomorrow, and if I do get murdered or battered by these freaks, then apparently, hopefully, you can come and see me in hospital with a PIP form, or you can attend my funeral with a PIP form, and Dr. Eng can be there, can't he, in his trousers. Put some antipsychotics in my casket. You can all go and get fucked. If by any miracle Hull College are listening today, as per meeting Liam the amazing Norman, thank you for your help and your support. Please stay tuned. Had a meal deal from Hull University today, which was really nice. First meal deal from Hull University. And I saw Dean Windass. And I'm far from the building now where I saw Dean Windass. So maybe I'll stay on the phone to go back to the building to make it official, to confirm where I saw Dean Windass. I didn't say anything to him, but I felt his energy, and it was a powerful experience. It's Dean Windass, isn't it? Wasn't allowed to be a boy, wasn't allowed to be a man. tortured in the most evil ways possible by evil people. Evil people. I haven't really had a next of kin for a long time in my life. Like what I've been comfortable with. A family member who I've disconnected from, because I've disconnected from all of my family. Previously when I was in a low space, said it was okay. But I'm on my own. Okay for her to be my next of kin. But I'm trying to be sovereign. Trying to build a path forward. And anyone that's got children, any family that's got children, it's just a trigger and my horrible intrusive thoughts start. So it's hard to even open a connection with people, especially friends who have got children. It's fucking annoying and it's terrifying sometimes. Oh, Cypher will really get to you, but they'll help you. We don't give anything and we don't take anything. Get the fucking forms printed out. 36 years old. My life put back 10 to 15 years by being forced to rape your girlfriend, who you love. You just like laughing and joking with each other and laying on the bed together, sometimes making love. When you've helped each other get past loads of blocks with sexual energy and trauma, I'm lost. And we didn't really talk about trauma, we just understood energetically that we were helping each other. But then you have to rape her like a monster and leave her in a bloody mess. Hi Dr Eng, have you got some antipsychotics for the former child sex slave? I used to probably suck lots of doctors off when I was a kid and lots of people who were really powerful, including police officers, people who had lots of money, and they're part of an elite group of people who like children to perform oral sex on them and do much more sexual activities. They could hire me for the night. They could hire me for the night, and now I'm creating a beautiful life, fighting with the police and the mental health services and the paedophile network. Recently ate some chips from a bag on a bin, and I just want to move forward. I just want to move forward. It just makes me want to punch fuck out myself. It makes me want to just really harm myself or be harmed. Ooh, and then that rubs up against the services, doesn't it? Oh, that's an edge, something we need to contain, something we need to medicate. Leave your heart at the door and leave your brain at the door. Switch on your NHS big machine robot and just continue. We don't do hearts and brains anymore. Where's my tinfoil hat? Put the news on. The news will tell you everything that's going on in the world, won't it? The news will tell you everything that's going on. I might go back to New York to see the Twin Towers. Oh, I can't. That's something you need to medicate me for, isn't it? I had COVID. So how can I go New Age guru, tinfoil hat, COVID didn't exist and it's a big conspiracy? Because when I was trying to escape the network and go into my dark healing space and bring healing and justice to the family, oh no, look, he's off. It's always under the surface, isn't it, Suzanne, if you're there, my love? All you have to do is scratch. PD. Is it PD? Personality disorder. So yeah, But was it as bad as they said it was? It was bad for me. It was a bloody horrible experience having COVID. But as per my intuition, something didn't add up about the whole world being shut down and the big media frenzy, stay at home, save lives, social distancing. But then you speak to someone else with a different mindset, and apparently together as part of the world with the NHS and the doctors and the media and the nurses, we pulled together amazing in unity to help save lives and fight a dangerous virus. But it just seemed so totalitarian to me, you know? Social distancing, 2 meters apart, gardening leave, whatever else. Wake up in my bed in India thinking, oh my God, satanic family, come back with us, son, where you're safe. So I can keep looking at one of my siblings' photos, can see how much they got to him, in him, what the state of him is, what's happened to him, what they really made him do, who he's become, if he's still here. Yeah. I was forced to take part in child pornography. Like I said to Jonathan and Lottie, shall we try to find the videos that they created with me in them? And then we could watch them together so you could see the brutality I experienced and I was forced to take part in. And then Dr. Eng could come across, hey Liam, do you want some antipsychotics and an informal admission? Shall we discuss your PIP form with your new friend Jonathan? Shall I say stop it now again? Or shall I just die? Another good for nothing body, dead. It's only dopey Liam, isn't it? So where was the building where I saw Dean Windass? And then we'll close. A bit concerned about my videos. I'm a bit concerned about your humanity as a service. Oh, this is what this is improving. He's improving. Still hiding something. Scratch. You only need to scratch a little bit below the surface and it all comes up, and that's what we know. What we say is fact. What we say is fact in the adult mental health services. It's fact. It's fact. Could do what one of our former service users did. I'll just take an informal admission because I want the snacks. Because I'm that skint and that lonely and I feel like such a dirty, disgusting piece of shit and I've got nobody. I'll get myself on that blue physical education mattress in the unit, probably have a nice time while I'm zombied, slavering. What you in for? Because I was a really good looking little boy. Sorry. Shall I put my mask on in a minute? I don't want to breathe. I don't want to breathe. Do you know what these are, Dr. Eng? They're ear defenders. Do you know how much trauma I've experienced? More than you could ever possibly imagine. So do you know what you could do? You could pull your finger out of your smiling asshole and give me a CPTSD diagnosis and ring your friends at HADS and ask them to hurry up with my autism assessment, and as a team you could pull together and use all of your brain cells and help me receive personal independent payment allowance so I don't have to beg like I used to beg for the cock as a kid, because that's what they make you do. You don't like hearing it, do you? So I can switch now. Hi. Productive day. Seeing Dean Windass. Making great progress. Hull College tomorrow. What could it be? Split personality disorder, multiple personality disorder, put some delusions of grandeur in there, some antipsychotic medication. We'll let go of the informal admission. Perhaps a section 2 or 3 would suffice. We've been MAPA trained. We can contain him, we can get him to the floor like they did when they was raping and torturing him. We can let him know that we're in charge, and we can give him a number or a new PIP form, because we just keep going round and round and round and round. So if I don't kill myself, which don't worry, I don't want to kill myself, or if I don't get murdered or severely disabled, I'll continue making progress. So this is where I saw Dean Windass. Thank you, goodbye.